All right, we've got the 14 running. I'm going to do some videos, you know, as I kind of warm the engine up and break the engine in. Like I said, I've had it running. That wasn't a short circuit. That was my inside bug zapper. But one of the questions, and it was a very good, valid question, and I really didn't think about it when I shot the video. When we got the salvage engine, the passenger side valve cover was broken right in here. And so I only serviced one valve cover. I did not service this valve cover. And I'm not having any issues. It's not leaking, everything's good. And I intentionally did that, and that's really, I guess sometimes I get in my head, and I think everybody has experienced the things that I've experienced over the years. But right in here, you can see the manifold's dark, and it's just pouring oil out right there. It did pull one of my tube seals out, which we'll put back in here. I did replace it, and I thought maybe I had like folded, I have the valve cover flipped over, so this is actually the bottom side there. I thought maybe something had went wrong with the gasket, but it hasn't. And this is exactly why I didn't disturb the other valve cover, because when you get an engine that's got 200,000+ miles on it, or whatever this one has, it was salvage, I don't know, let's say even 100. And these plastic valve covers, they get kind of a memory in them. And when you disturb them, it doesn't take much for it not to have a good even clamping load to go back together. These are plastic, you know, the metal is not magnetic. You can see the magnet sticks to that. This is polymer or plastic. So that's why I didn't disturb the other one, because I didn't want to have a leak issue that I didn't already possibly have. Now this one I didn't have any choice on, so what are we going to do about it? Well, it's interesting that Ford molds, that one's got a hole in it, and I've pulled the shaft out of it, but this one, look right there, that does not go all the way through, but it's made for it. Well, I have the old valve cover, that's what it should look like. We're going to punch that out. There's a few different ones here, and see if I can draw this plastic valve cover down a little tighter on the block. But like I said, great question here on the channel, but I've done this so long now, and I've learned, unfortunately, from the School of Hard Knocks, that sometimes you just leave well enough alone, and I don't want to buy myself more problems. This valve cover was a lot easier to change when the engine was exposed and the cab was off of it. But we're dealing with it. We're working through it. We got some other bugs to work out. This is normal when you're doing a salvage engine, but I wanted to talk about the valve cover and why I didn't service it.